Afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Dunham Field as we are live webcasting from the Dunham School in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, where we have a varsity contest this afternoon in baseball between the Dunham High School Tigers and the Christian Life Crusaders. Starting lineup today for the Christian Life Crusaders, the visiting team. First base, number 8, Daniel Fox. Center field, number 7, Sterling O'Brien. Pitcher, number 12, Michael Stinson. Third base, number 21, Jason Alford. Second base, number 15, Jacob Williams. Then the shortstop, number 1, Sam Williams. Catcher, number 16, Nick Harris. Designated hitter, number 9, Garrett Smith. And then right fielder, number 4, David Cooper. And standing in for the Dunham Tigers in their lineup this afternoon, what you're going to see is a lineup starting off with senior number 7 playing left field, Josh Ellis for the Dunham Tigers, batting second. Third base, number 30, Miles Mayhew. Number 4, Alec Dewey. Batting fourth is Alec Dewey, or third rather. And then batting fourth, John Austin Volland. And then Foster DeGeneres will bat fifth. Let's go to live action now. The leadoff batter for the Crusaders, number 8, Daniel Fox. So we welcome you to the broadcast this afternoon. Here's Alec Dewey on the mound, number 4 for the Tigers. He pitches high for ball 1. Finishing out that lineup, Chase Day, Ben Marmont, Kenneth Morgan, and Reed May for the Dunham Tigers.
Or 0-2 right there. That one missed outside.
Alec Dewey will find a strike zone here shortly, I'm sure. Umpire calls timeout. We want to welcome you once again to Dunham Field. Overcast skies. There's a ball high. Overcast skies, winds blowing, gusting around 10 miles an hour. About 70 degrees outside. Feels a little bit cooler, but still a good day to head out to the ballpark. I want to also thank our sponsors out there, everybody that makes Dunham sports possible. Paul Backer sponsors Platinum Level, Peak Performance Physical Therapy, Baton Rouge Coca-Cola.
Strike.
And there's a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike for Alec Dewey. Garrity Broadcasting, also a great sponsor of Dunham Athletics and the Dunham School in general. Daniel Fox, there's a ground ball, and it gets through the gap between third and shortstop for a base hit. So there's 1 runner on.
Your batter, center fielder, number 7, Sterling O'Brien.
Sterling O'Brien steps in. Alec Dewey on the mound for the Dunham Tigers, 1 runner on.
Fox doesn't look like your prototypical leadoff guy. He's a little stocky, built like a football lineman. And we got a shot at 2 here.
Can it be turned 2? Nope. Oh, my goodness. A collision at second base, and the ball gets loose. Looked like a little indecision on the part of shortstop John Austin Volland. First he was going to go to first, then he flips it over to, I guess that's Ben Marmont at second base, and we had a little collision at second base. So everybody's safe.
He caught the ball behind the bag and tossed it to Ben, and Ben was kind of turned sideways. He was trying to straighten his body to throw to first, and the ball just got loose.
Yeah. Which brings up Michael Stinson, number 12. He's the pitcher for the Crusaders.
Your batter, the pitcher, number 12, Michael Stinson.
So far, 1 ball, no strikes, 2 runners on here. Miles Mayhew at third, shortstop John Austin Volland, Ben Marmont at second base, and Chase Day at first.
Good curveball.
There's a curveball in for a strike. Left field is Josh Ellis. Center field, Kenny Morgan. Right field, Andrew Wilkinson. And behind the plate, Foster DeGeneres for the Dunham Tigers. 1-1. Throw to first. It is in time. Gets the runner at first. So there's 1 away. Prevents the force out, so we get the out at first base. The count is still 1-1 for Michael Stinson.
That was well done. He was dead to rights. They had him and sitting there waiting on the ball. That was a called play. When the catcher gives the signal, you've picked to first and chases just to get there. Work like a charm.
It's an out, and that's what we need. That one's a little bit inside. So looks like 3 balls and a strike.
And there's the hardest working man in Baton Rouge, Coach Mike Walsh.
Oh, yeah, walking in the door. That's right. Coach Mike Welch, the trainer for the Dunham Tigers, and that pitch hits Stinson in the square of the back, so puts him on, but no harm done. Still just 1 down, though.
Your batter, number 21, third baseman, Jacob Alford.
So I have 1 out, 2 runners on. Jacob Alford steps to the plate, and Alec Dewey goes to work. Ball outside. Dunham Tigers 8 wins, 8 losses so far on the season. Have struggled a little bit to find their stride on the lineup and some position players. There's a strike, 1-1. You're right about the leadoff, Daniel Fox. Doesn't look like the prototypical leadoff, but looking at him on second base. Let's see what happens here. Swing and a miss.
This is a big old boy here batting, Jacob Alford. His daddy is a long-time person around Baton Rouge baseball here in the town.
I recognize the name for sure.
Good block by Foster there.
DeGeneres contains the runners don't advance. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 down here at Dunham Field, top of the first inning. It's 2-2.
Need a pitch right here.
That's going to be a ball.
Okay, does he start him running?
So
let's see if the starts to the lineman from second base.
Full count. All right.
We're making it interesting already.
Bases loaded, 1 out. He walks Stinson, so brings up third baseman number 21, Jacob Alford.
Second baseman, number 5, Jason Harris. Told you that was wrong.
Number 5,
Jason Harris.
Jason Harris. That's all right. So number 5 steps in, and we've got 1 ball and no strikes.
Ooh, we could sure use that double play now, at least one of them. Yeah, Alex missing outside.
Dewey in a little bit of a jam here. Bases loaded, 1 out. Ball high. So it's getting a little intense very early on. Pass ball underneath Foster's leg. Makes the pitch, and the tag is applied. And he's out at home plate. Good job by Foster DeGeneres to track the ball down, make a nice throw right to Dewey, who applies the tag in time. So 2 down now, and that was huge. We got 3 balls, no strikes, and 2 outs.
We got 2 base running outs.
That is really big. Now we just get a ground ball and finish this. Or pop up.
Right there.
There's a strike. Harris didn't think it was a strike, but it was. That's that 3-0 pitch. And it's 3-1. They walked him. So bases loaded again, but this time there's 2 down. And Joey Thibodeau will have a little word with Alec Dewey as we take a quick break. And we'll tell you about a couple of sponsors for the Dunham Sports Network. Our gold sponsors, Loop Theory Studios, video production and marketing, Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, and State Farm, Steve Johnson, agent. Big supporters of Dunham and the Dunham Sports Network. We appreciate them a lot. And they're making they make things happen here at the Dunham School, and with Dunham Athletics especially. Chick-fil-A, Coleman Partners, Peters Wealth Advisors are also big parts of what we do at the Dunham School and Dunham Athletics. Would not be possible to do this without them.
Your batter, number 15, Jacob Williams.
So Jacob Williams steps in now. He's a second baseman, steps in to see what he can do now. 2 down, and Dewey delivers a strike on the outside corner.
We needed that. Need to get ahead one time here.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's get out
No
of
balls,
this.
1 strike.
There we go.
And he went. No balls, 2 strikes.
Now it's my famed theory. You got 4 pitches to get him. Don't try to get him the first one.
I'll tell you.
See if he'll help you.
When we get out of this, we're in good. We're going to feel good about ourselves. There's a swing and a foul.
That was an inside ball.
That would have been a ball. I was down around the ankles. Really just a 0-2 pitch. He tried to foul off and live another day. This is Williams, am I correct? Hitting?
Yes, the left fielder. There we go.
That is a called strike 3, and believe it or not, Dunham is out of that jam. So no runs scored, 2 outs made on the base path. So Dunham survives the top of the first inning. Nothing as we go into the bottom. And Dunham Tigers taking on Christian Life Crusaders. We'll be right back right after these messages.
The names you know and voices you trust. Only on Talk 107.3 FM. Issues that matter. Information you can count on. Live. Local, committed to Baton Rouge. Talk 107.3 FM. WBRP.
At Peak Performance Physical Therapy, we treat the athlete in everyone, from those that serve aces to those that serve others. If your doctor prescribes physical therapy, ask for Peak Performance by name, getting you back in the game of life.
The names you know and voices you trust. Only on Talk 107.3 FM. Issues that matter. Information you can count on. Live. Local, committed to Baton Rouge. Talk 107.3 FM. WBRP.
At Peak Performance Physical Therapy, we treat the athlete in everyone, from those that serve aces to those that serve others. If your doctor prescribes physical therapy, ask for Peak Performance by name, getting you back in the game of life.
Welcome back to Dunham Field. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Nothing. Dunham Tigers worked themselves out of a jam last time, getting 2 outs on the base path, and no runs were scored. Got to throw a pickoff at first base and a throw out at home, and then a strikeout. So Josh Ellis, the senior left fielder, is going to lead off for the Dunham Tigers. And it looks like we've had a little action in the break time down in the dugout for the Christian Life Crusaders. We'll see if we can gather some information and report that to you. As Michael Stinson, the pitcher for the Crusaders, delivers ball 1 to Josh Ellis. And there's a pop-up. Ellis swings and pops up. The catcher and the pitcher both collide but make the play for out number 1. All right, my sources now report that the Christian Life coach has been ejected from the ball game. And what's his name? What's the coach's name? Well, we're going to figure that out in just a second. Which coach it was, we're not quite sure yet, but a coach has been ejected from the ball game for reasons that we don't know yet. Miles Mayhew steps in.
I bet it has to do with 4 letters.
It could have to do with 4 letters, that's true. It could have to do with a lot of things.
Some form of 4 letters.
Could be, you never know. 1 strike on Miles Mayhew. Miles is playing third base today. And there's another strike on the outside corner.
Miles has done a good job of squaring the ball up here lately. Hitting the ball to right center and hitting the ball hard. He's been fairly solid at third.
There's a hit to the shortstop, a chopper. Shortstop picks the ball up, throws it off balance, makes the play.
Never fails. As soon as you praise a kid, he rolls over one.
Yeah, so 2 down just that quick for the Dunham Tigers. Nobody on base yet. Which brings up Alec Dewey, the Tiger pitcher. So maybe Alec Dewey could do a little damage here. 2 down. Swing and a miss.
I don't know why you don't have any
Just me.
sound.
Alec Dewey, another swing, another foul ball. So 2 strikes on Dewey.
Looks like it's Casio.
Is that Coach Casio?
That's a basketball coach that used to play.
So looks like Coach Casio is no longer a part of this this game
No,
today.
just do the scoreboard.
Hard hit ball into the gap between third and short for a base hit. Alec Dewey rounds first for a base hit. And we have a base runner for the Dunham Tigers.
Your batter, shortstop, number 8, John Austin Volland.
John Austin Volland steps to the plate. Been playing center field a good bit. And brings him into, Coach Tipp brings him into shortstop every now and then when the combination is right. That's what he's played the last couple of games at shortstop. Kenny Morgan moved into center field. Throw to first, not in time.
It's gone.
Swing and a miss, curveball. And the stolen base. And Caleb Day will come in and run for Alec Dewey, the pitcher, at second base. So a nice curveball. Volland has had a little difficulty with the curveball, but then again, sometimes he'll just send one over the left field wall, so you never know. Volland can hit the long ball. He loves to hit the ball up the middle. No balls, 1 strike.
Both pitchers are outside today.
We're way outside, yeah. At least, especially that pitch.
Yeah, it's not the umpire. Nobody's hitting the corner.
No. Foster DeGeneres on deck, so if Volland can get on, we got 2 down. Maybe Foster DeGeneres can deliver somebody, but wouldn't
John
count.
Austin uses that axe handle bat.
There's a swing and a miss, another curveball. Axe handle bat. Describe what that is.
Instead of being round, it's the grip where you hold it is shaped like an axe.
It's got a little teardrop shape on the nub, right?
Yes, and it's a technique that keeps you from rolling over the ball, because if you're holding the bat, it's really difficult to do anything but the proper wrist break.
Well, it seems like it would be a distinct advantage for a power hitter who just really has a lot of bat speed, and that would be John Austin Volland. Low in the dirt. Count is, I believe, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Timeout is called. 3 balls, 2 strikes, so it's full count. Light rain is falling at Dunham Field.
Yeah, we're starting to see the umbrellas come out.
I was right the first time. It's 2-2. Starting to see the umbrellas come out, and makes for some interesting play in the outfield. Hard hit ball right back to the mound, and it looks like it hit Stinson in the foot. Volland's going to be safe at first, and then Caleb Day will advance to third, and Stinson looks like he's in pain. Mike Welch, the Dunham trainer, along with the coaching staff for CLA, is on the scene.
He hit him solid because the ball went straight towards the first base dugout.
It looked like it, yeah, that ball was hit hard, shot right back to the mound. Looked like it hit him in his Achilles heel, or the right near that tendon. He is up, putting a little pressure on it, but you know that doesn't feel good.
I'm not liking his odds right now. He's having to have help standing up. He's trying to walk it off. He's going to try looking at it.
Maybe it got more shoe than foot.
Let's give Michael Simpson a hand.
A lot of courage for a teenager out there taking a ball at 150 miles an hour right in the ankle. I don't know how fast. 120. Still too fast to react to at 60 feet.
Well, you just can't get down low where your feet are.
One of the things that one of the advantages that these players have on both sides of the ball is Mike Welch. Like you said, Coach Mike Welch, the athletic trainer here at Dunham. Very knowledgeable and very thorough, and he's at just about every athletic event the Dunham School has. So there's 2 down, runners on the corners, which brings up senior catcher Foster DeGeneres. And here's the pitch. He's going to call a curveball and a strike. But the steal is made, so
10, catcher Foster DeGeneres.
Bolland is standing on second, Caleb Day standing on third. 2 outs.
What is it Maneri's starting to preach at LSU? 2 outs, hits, or what hurt? LSU can't get any. We need to get some.
I tell you what. Ooh, a little bit outside, I guess. That's a ball, so it's 1-1. DeGeneres needs to get a base hit here. If he does, I would be willing to bet you that's 2 runs scored.
I'm liking John Austin's wheels. Outfield is playing deep. There's no way they'll throw him out.
Stinson taking his time. I'm sure that ankle's throbbing a little bit. 1-1. Wow. Outside corner. Call for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. A little bit of a breeze picked up here. Light rain falling. Very light rain. Not much. And there's it looked like it is a diving catch is made in the outfield, and Foster DeGeneres is out. Nice play by the right fielder. That ball looked like it was dying, and the right fielder just dove and timed it beautifully to make the catch. So we were threatening there. The Tigers were threatening, but no damage done. Still 0-0 after 1 full inning.
Got 2 hits that inning.
Got 2 hits that inning, but couldn't quite bring him around. So we go to the top of the 2nd inning. Alec Dewey takes the mound again, and we'll be right back after this commercial break.
The names you know and voices you trust. Only on Talk 107.3 FM. Issues that matter. Information you can count on. Live. Local. Committed to Baton Rouge. Talk 107.3 FM. WBRP.
At Peak Performance Physical Therapy, we treat the athlete in everyone, from those that serve aces to those that serve others. If your doctor prescribes physical therapy, ask for Peak Performance by name, getting you back in the game of life.
The names you know and voices you trust. Only on Talk 107.3 FM. Issues that matter. Information you can count on. Live. Local. Committed to Baton Rouge. Talk 107.3 FM. WBRP.
At Peak Performance Physical Therapy, we treat the athlete in everyone, from those that serve aces to those that serve others. If your doctor prescribes physical therapy, ask for Peak Performance by name, getting you back in the game of life.
We're back live here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana at Dunham Field, watching varsity action. My mouth will start working here shortly. Varsity action between the Dunham Tigers and the Christian Life Crusaders. No score right now. We've had a little bit of action in the 1st inning, but Alec Dewey working it on the mound right now. And this is a special day at Dunham. 24 years, Coach Joey Thibodeau has been working in the baseball world here at the Dunham School. And with a win today, Joey Thibodeau would garner his 400th victory. 400 victories with a win today. So Alec Dewey goes to work. Foul ball back here out of play.
That one's off the thing. It's going to be a multi-baseball game because it's starting to get damp a little bit. I think our dirt areas will handle the rain as long as it doesn't come down hard.
Yeah, I agree. Sam Williams, the batter, swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Took something off that curveball, made sure it was a strike. He dove at it.
Williams is a shortstop for the Crusaders. No balls, 2 strikes.
Curve again.
Curveball hits it on, tops it a little bit over to Miles Mayhew at third for the throw and makes the out.
Nice play there by Miles. He caught it and got rid of it.
He didn't take any extra steps, got rid of the ball. The umpire called him out
Nice
to the.
play by Miles Mayhew. Your batter now, number 16, the catcher, Nick Harris.
Much to the chagrin of the CLA Crusader fans, which brings up catcher Nick Harris. I guess they didn't think that was an out.
He got him.
It looked like it from here. It was bang bang, but it looked like he got him from here.
He got him by a whole step.
1 ball, no strikes. On catcher Nick Harris. Hard shot to left field. It's a fair ball. Josh Ellis tracks it down into left field, and looks like Nick Harris is going to stand up. Well, almost stand up for a double. So he gets a 2-bagger out of it. That ball was laced into left field.
Your batter, number 9, designated hitter, Garrett Smith.
So Garrett Smith, the designated hitter, steps in, and looks like we're going to have a pinch runner here for pinch running for Sam Williams will be Peyton Hannigan. Peyton Hannigan, number 3. One down. There's a strike. I think he is taking something off of it. Just kind of regained some command there and taking something off of it to make sure he keeps it in the zone.
The ball that he drilled was inside. Throw soft away and hard inside. Fake bunt, he wasn't near it.
Nope.
He tried and couldn't come close.
He looked like he was about to fall over the base, so that's strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 down. Hannigan at second takes his lead.
You can tell we turned the lights on.
Yeah. Swing and a miss, strike 3. It's a good pitch by Dewey. Nice location.
2 outs. Your batter is now number 8, first baseman Daniel Fox.
Back to the leadoff batter now for the Crusaders, Daniel Fox. 2 down runner at second. Alec Dewey looking much better this time than he did last inning, getting his legs underneath him a little bit. Low in the dirt for ball 1. CGI Computer Software Programming and Technology, one of our field sponsors this afternoon. Thanks to them. Here's Dewey with the 1-0 pitch is a ball for 2 balls, no strikes. Daniel Fox, first baseman, is the batter. There's a strike on the outside corner.
If the catcher sets up outside, he gives him a little bit more.
That's what he's going to be. If he sets up outside, the home plate umpire sees it like we do.
Curve.
Nice curve ball on the inside corner for a strike. So it's 2-2. Dewey's working his way back in here. What do you want to bet there's going to be a curveball here?
Given where he's setting up. Yep.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3 on a curveball. Dunham retires the side. Alec Dewey not even really in trouble this time. Nice line drive to left field for a double, but nothing doing. No more threatening going on from the Crusaders' standpoint. So the Dunham Tigers get their chance at the bottom of the second inning.
Your first 3 batters, Chase Day, Ben Marmon, Kenneth Morgan.
So you've heard Aaron there in the background. Chase Day, Ben Marmon, and Kenneth Morgan will lead off this next inning for the Dunham Tigers. Looks like Stinson, CLA pitcher, still favoring that ankle. So maybe a few players short because he steps off that mound and he's hobbling just a little bit.
He may have ice on it tonight.
Yeah, I would imagine so. Silver sponsors for the Dunham Sports Network: Chick-fil-A, Coleman Partners, and Bill Barkas State Farm. Chick-fil-A with several locations in the Baton Rouge area, and a brand new one coming up over there on Highland Road, just opening up. And if it hasn't opened up already, it will be very shortly. So visit your neighborhood Chick-fil-A. Also, Coleman Partners Architects. Lots of commercial architecture work going on with Coleman Partners, internationally recognized architectural firm.
Tigers in the second inning, leading off first baseman number 20, Chase Day.
And also Bill Barkas State Farm. Bill's had two sons come through the Dunham Athletic Program, is a longtime partner and friend of the Dunham School. His office there on Jefferson Highway near Drusilla. Good friend to Dunham Athletics. So here's Chase Day. Curveball fouled behind us for strike 1. What do you want to bet the Christian Life knows is and somewhat familiar with number 20? They know what Chase Day can do.
Yep.
Ball outside.
The world's learning what Chase Day can do.
Yeah, Chase has got so much power that most teams will respect him. There's a strike on the outside corner, fastball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And he did not go. He checked his swing. Home plate umpire appeals.
We may have got a call.
I think we may have. Look,
I think we may have got a call.
My
there.
angle looked like he might have gone, but first base umpire counts. I don't. I'm just here to observe. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that looked like a ball. That's a ball, so it's 3-2, full count on Chase Day. The leadoff batter this inning for the Dunham Tigers. And here's the pitch. Called strike 3. Chase Day drops his bat, think he's going to take first, and the umpire rings him up. My, oh, my.
Your batter, number 1.
As Jim
second
Hawthorne
baseman,
would say,
Ben
my, oh, my. Ben Marmond, second baseman. Now the batter for the Dunham Tigers with 1 away.
Ben had quite a day on Saturday. I think he had 5 hits.
5 hits.
He was on fire, seeing the ball. It was like a beach ball.
Well, let's see if he can have a repeat performance here. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a ground ball to second base. Slow roller, picks it up, and it's bobbled, and Marmon will be safe
That'll
at
be
first.
an error.
That's an error by the second baseman, but Marmon will take it. So, all right, Dunham has a base runner
Your
now.
batter, number 8, center fielder, Kenneth Morgan.
So Kenneth Morgan, center fielder,
Hey.
steps in to see if he can do any damage. No score right now. And there's a fastball inside for a ball. Marmon threatens to run, but he's going nowhere. Just 1 down, so Marmon's not slow, so we can expect to see a steal sign if the pitch warrants it. Swing and a miss. Inside pitch.
You got people calling you while you're doing the game.
You know what? They want to. There's a throw to first back in time, but just barely.
Hello, Ben.
Marmon almost loses his helmet in the process, but boy, it looked like they caught him sleeping there for just a second. Stinson working hard, trying to hold him close. 1-1 pitch to Kenny Morgan. Line drive shot, base hit into left center field. The ball takes an odd bounce, but the left fielder keeps up with it. Marmon advances to second, so Kenny Morgan has a base hit.
Your batter, number 12, designated hitter, Reed May.
And here's DH Reed May. So 1 down. Tigers have a runner in scoring position. And Reed May is going to look to try to advance these runners around and give it to Josh Ellis, who's on deck. That's a ball. Stinson looks like he wants a new baseball. It always amazes me. The umpire takes that baseball and puts it back in the same bag that he pulls from for the next guy. He's supposed to put it in the other side.
Are you saying that baseball players are head cases?
All I'm saying is that
that's
I
what
don't.
you're saying,
I don't
that
think
baseball
that
players are head cases, or they're so dumb they don't get it.
the 1-0 pitch is another ball. Reed May takes on the outside. Yeah, they're all head cases, and so are the announcers and
That's
the
absolutely.
the parents and the coaches. And swing and a miss, ball gets away from him. Looked like a foul ball, dead ball. So Reed May's got 1 and 2 now. Stinson working hard. Runners on first and second.
Reed May's changed bats. He's gone back to his Easton. I think that's a good move. This is a hot bat.
Wow, that one's
You better
curved. That
hurry.
was delivered way over the catcher's head. Both runners advance.
We got to work on Marmon sliding.
That looked like that ball just slipped out of his hand. Maybe he's right. He needed a new ball. So yeah, maybe he should have stuck with the one he had.
Okay, now Reed, we just need a poke to the other side.
All right, you got a runner on third, a runner on second, less than 1 out. What's the call here? Put the ball in play, and you score a run. So Reed May, 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So there's 2 down, which changes the complexity. Now Josh Ellis has to get on base safely.
Your batter, number 7, left fielder, Josh Ellis.
Josh Ellis, one of the 4 seniors on this Dunham Tiger team. Starting left fielder and pitcher. Ball way outside. Ellis is sometimes hot, sometimes not, but when he's hot, he really is on. Fabulous athlete. Has incredible ball skills.
Yesterday, he hit a ball in practice over the left field tree.
And that's a long way. The left field fence is somewhere between 325 and 350. And that tree is a good 15 yards behind it.
And high.
And to hit the ball over that is a long way. Foul ball, wow, fouled right into the dugout of the Christian Life Crusaders. That was a hard hit foul.
Okay, we need to put it in the gap here. Yeah. Get it through the infield, score us a run.
1 ball, 2 strikes on Josh Ellis.
2 strike hits are killer. 2 out hits are killers.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
On a curveball.
On a curveball. That's a tough pitch for anybody to hit, but that was a good pitch. Stinson really located well, kind of left it up a little bit, but to the outside, and Ellis went for it. So
your score after 2 complete innings of play: Christian Life Crusaders 0, Dunham Tigers 0. First 3 batters for the Crusaders: Sterling O'Brien, Michael Stinson, Jacob Alford.
So the Tigers failed to deliver there. The score is still 0-0. And Alec Dewey resumes his position on the mound. He's got quite a few pitches. Is that a total right there, or that's the total? Well, here in the broadcast booth with Aaron Brooks working the microphone for the stands, and Andrew Alexander running the show here. Andrew tells me that Alec Dewey is up to 26 pitches, and he's got 9 strikes, the rest of them balls. So he located a lot better. His pitches were threw quite a few more strikes last inning, getting his legs under him. So very effective last inning, with that one exception of that line drive hit. So 26 pitches, not bad coming into the 3rd inning. Some of our outfield sponsors: Dupree Construction. We appreciate Chuck Dupree and his family. Been big
Leading
supporters.
Off the 3rd inning, number 7, center fielder Sterling O'Brien.
Sterling O'Brien to lead off for the Crusaders. And Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola, always a very present force in our concession stands and all of our venues here. Sterling O'Brien. Ground chopper to third base. Miles Mayhew picks it up, makes the throw to first. Chase Day, and out number 1. Well, that's what you want.
1 out. Your batters now. The pitcher, number 12, Michael Stinson.
Stinson's still in the game. His ankle doesn't seem to be preventing him from being on the field, but he's not moving like somebody who's not bothered. He looks like he's got a little ache in that ankle.
Miles had a funky little hop there.
Yeah, he played the ball well.
Yep,
looks like he may have played it with his bare hand, but whatever it takes.
He was low, and it came up and hit on throwing shoulder, and he got his hands up there.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I think he may have barehanded it.
Did a good job to make the play. 1 ball, no strikes. Another chopper over to third base. Mayhew picks it up, makes the throw to first. Chase Day makes the tag, pulled off the bag slightly, but makes the tag with plenty of time. So that's out number 2. Stinson is hobbling a little bit.
Number 21, third baseman Jacob Alford.
Stinson is hobbling a little bit, but he's throwing strikes. He's fairly effective there for the Tigers. So Jacob Alford, number 21, steps in, third baseman. 2 down. Alec Dewey making quick work. There's another good curve ball in for a strike. Same pitch he's thrown for the other 2 batters, the last 2 pitches. Dewey looking like he's really starting to get comfortable now. Fastball low for a called strike. I guess I don't know whether he said he went. He said he went, okay. So 0-2. Dewey way ahead right now. The lights are on here at Dunham Field. Cloudy skies. The rain has stopped. There's a good wasted pitch way on the outside. See if he'll chase it. He doesn't. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Breeze is still blowing. Probably, 5 to 10 mile an hour breeze with some other gusts and cloudy skies. But, there's a hard shot right up the middle, almost in Alec Dewey's breadbasket. So there's a base hit by Alford. Kenny Morgan picks it up, tosses it back in. So we have a base runner for the Christian Life Crusaders.
Kind of put a curveball right in the middle of the plate.
Yeah. It's a good pitch,
Two out,
but
two batters. Second baseman, number 5, Jason Harris.
you give that pitch to your cleanup hitter, he's going to do something with it. And
Well, when you got 1 ball, 2 strikes, you can afford to be a little bit more precise.
Jacob Harris steps up.
I'll give it to him, Blue.
It's an outside pitch. What position does Harris play?
He plays second.
Second base. Harris is second base.
Good block by Foster.
2 balls. DeGeneres gets my vote for the most improved player since preseason. There's a chopper to third base again. It's going to roll foul. Miles Mayhew at third base is getting a lot of work.
He's already got 3 assists.
2 down. Runner at first. 2 balls, 1 strike. And Jacob Harris. Here's the pitch. And there's a called strike. So it's 2-2. Alford takes his lead at first base. It's not likely he's going anywhere, but there's a fly ball up to the middle. Looks like Kenny Morgan in center field comes up to get under it, make the catch for out number 3. And it retires the side. So, once again, we've got a base hit, but no damage done for the Christian Life Crusaders. The Tigers are holding their own, still 2.5 innings. The score is 0-0.
In the bottom of the third, the first 3 batters for the Dunham Tigers, Miles Mayhew, Alec Dewey, John Austin Volland.
Miles Mayhew steps up to the plate. Coming up next for the Dunham Tigers, Gage Telephone. Hey, Big, going to go get some popcorn? Okay. Aaron's going to go get some popcorn. I'm going to stay here. Gage Telephone, a sponsor for the Dunham Sports Network, one of our field sponsors. Got a sign out there. Gage Telephone does more than just telephones, all in one place. Networking, computer networking, cabling, cloud technology, scheduled backups, and regular maintenance. Call Gage Telephone to find out more about your network and what you can do at your office to be more efficient and save some money. Also, Peters Wealth Advisors. Bill Peters, another friend of the Dunham School and a supporter of Dunham Athletics. We appreciate all of our sponsors in the Dunham Sports Network. They make this webcast happen, and they're a big part of the culture that we've created here at the Dunham School. It's a community of supporters and players and families and parents.
Leading off, number 30, Miles Mayhew.
So Miles Mayhew steps in, bottom of the third inning. Stinson still on the mound for the Crusaders, and here's the pitch. It's going to be ball low. A little bit of pause in the action looking for a baseball. So want to also give a shout out to one of our field sponsors, Coyote Blues, and George Volland and his family. Volland family, big supporters of Dunham. And there's another called strike on Miles Mayhew. Rick and Bobby Volland watching our webcast today. We want to give a shout out to them and say thanks again to the Volland family. But Rick and Bobby in Navarre, Florida. Wow, line shot. Miles Mayhew, line drive right back to Stinson at the mound, sticks his glove up, and this time he protects himself and gets the out. My, that was a shot right there. That was head high, or just above head high, and Stinson reaches up to grab it, make the out. So there's one down, and Alec Dewey steps up to the plate. He really did. He squared it up big time.
Thibodeau tells him to hit it up the middle. He followed orders.
He sure did. Almost hit it up the middle of the guy's forehead. Stinson reacted quickly. So hello to Rick and Bobby Volland from Navarre, Florida. And there's a called strike on Dewey, so the count is now 1-1. We've got one down, nobody on base. The Toweries are also watching from Rayne, Louisiana. Thanks for tuning in to Dunham Sports Network. The Towery family, there's an inside pitch, almost hit him. Rick and Bobby Volland and Navarre and the Toweries in Rayne, Louisiana. So this is truly the World Wide Web. There's a fly ball going foul. Dewey really turned on that ball. I don't think he hit it until it was across the chalk line on the third base line. Boy, he really turned on it. So way foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Alec Dewey. There's a hard ground ball to third base. Alford picks it up, makes the throw to first. Oh, and he's safe. He's pulled off the bag. Dewey touches just in time, so Dewey is safe at third. I don't know if I'd rule that an error or a base hit, but it was a good play by Alford, but just the throw just pulled him off.
Stop. Number 8, John Austin Volland.
Speaking of Vollins, Rick and Bobby Volland, so I would imagine this is your nephew coming up to bat here, if I'm guessing correctly. Nephew, grandson, not real sure. I know it's Rick's nephew. John Austin Volland, shortstop. Make the move to first is not in time. Good move by Stinson. Didn't quite get him, though. I'm sorry, Aaron, you were saying? Move to first again.
He stole second last
back in time. Yeah, Dewey stole second last time up.
Christian Life is not liking the umpires today.
No, that they're not getting the calls, and maybe rightfully so, but Christian Life is not liking the umpires. He got him, picked him off, and Dewey goes to second, slides in, and he's not in time. Stolen base for Alec Dewey.
He was safe there. They can yell all they want. He was there.
That's right. The throw was high. Had it been a good throw, they might have had him. But the throw was high, and he's in safe for the stolen base. And since Alec Dewey's the pitcher, Caleb Day is going to step in and run for Alec Dewey. Still hasn't thrown a pitch to Volland just yet. There's a foul ball right over here next to the plate, so there's a strike one.
Little curveball, he was out in front of it, got it off the cap on the end.
Yeah. Volland has a high velocity swing, lots of bat speed, lots of power. If he connects, then everybody here is going to know it. There's another foul ball behind the plate.
That one was in his eyes.
Yeah, that was up a little bit. 0-2 now on John Austin Volland. One down, runner at second base. Looks like this is a little bit familiar from not too long ago. Dunham Tigers trying to give Joey Thibodeau his 400th career victory this afternoon. 399 victories for Joey Thibodeau. 24 years at the Dunham School, and some of those years he was not the head coach of the Tigers baseball because he was coaching football. There's a swing and a miss, strike 3. Volland goes down swinging on looked like a fastball outside.
Yep, he just like he's trying to pull it.
Your batter, number 10, the catcher, Foster DeGeneres.
Foster DeGeneres, one of the 4 seniors, the catcher, steps in here. Caleb Day at second base. Here's the pitch. The ball gets by him. Caleb Day is going to take third, advance to third base. So now we have a runner at third. Foster DeGeneres is a dangerous hitter. He's been, up until last game, I don't know what his stat was, but before last game he was batting .475, which is outstanding if you know baseball. Shout out to Donald DeGeneres, Foster's grandfather, also tuned into the webcast this afternoon. Hello to you, Donald. There's a called strike. So it's 1-1.
Need a 2-strike hit here.
We need a hit. There's 2 outs. Runner at third base.
It's 408.
There's the pitch outside for 2 balls, 1 strike.
He's batting 408.
408. Thank you. Foster DeGeneres now batting .408, which is, again, is not .475, but it is outstanding. Curveball fouled back behind the plate. Stinson trying to keep it away from DeGeneres.
Lord, they are playing deep. Look at the outfielders here.
They really are. They're about 10 steps from the warning track, 5 steps from the warning track maybe. Ball outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. On deck is Chase Day, another dangerous hitter for the Tigers. So if they put DeGeneres on, then they've got to deal with Chase Day. 2 outs, full count. Here's a payoff pitch. Foul ball right behind the plate here.
Fouled off the inside pitch.
Yeah.
Normal approach, foul off the good pitches and wait for the mistake.
David Day along with Aaron Brooks and Andrew Alexander here in the broadcast booth, or the webcast booth, I guess we should say, at Dunham Field. 0-0, 3-2 pitch, and he walked him. So we have runners on the corners. Foster DeGeneres on first, Caleb Day at third, and incidentally, these 2 guys are cousins, the base runners. Foster DeGeneres and Caleb Day are cousins. Bond Rodriguez is going to come in and run for Foster, the catcher.
Number 20, Chase Day.
Bond Rodriguez has lots of speed, and Chase Day has power. So let's see what Chase Day can do. A base hit here with 2 outs would do some damage. Nothing. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Dunham Tigers taking on the Christian Life Crusaders.
Need to get Bond to second here.
Stinson looks over at Bond, and Bond Rodriguez is going. Called strike, and the runner advances. Rodriguez takes second. Wisely, the catcher holds the ball. And here we are again. 2 outs, runners on second and third. Chase Day up to bat. And there's a call. Strike. All right, 0-2, 2 down. Joey Thibodeau is hoping and praying here. Here's the pitch. There's a hit to the shortstop. Looks like the shortstop's going to pick up the ball, make the throw to first, and it is in time to retire the side to end the threat of the Dunham Tigers in the bottom of the 3rd. So after 3 full innings, still no score here at Dunham Field. The Tigers taking on Christian Life. And we'll be back right after these messages from our sponsors.
The names you know and voices you trust. Only on Talk 107.3 FM. Issues that matter. Information you can count on. Live. Local, committed to Baton Rouge. Talk 107.3 FM. WBRP.
At Peak Performance Physical Therapy, we treat the athlete in everyone, from those that serve aces to those that serve others. If your doctor prescribes physical therapy, ask for Peak Performance by name, getting you back in the game of life.
Back once again, live in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Dunham Field and Dunham High School for varsity action as the Dunham Tigers host the Christian Life Crusaders. No score right now. We're at the top of the 4th inning. Alec Dewey still working from the mound. Alec Dewey so far has a total of 37 pitches. He's thrown 20 balls and 17 strikes, pretty much evened it up. But the first inning was a little rough for Dewey, but it got out of the jam with 2 base running outs, and then he's been pretty clean otherwise, giving up only 2 hits since then and no runs. Jacob Williams, the left fielder, steps in now. He's the leadoff hitter this inning for the Crusaders. And Alec Dewey checks his sign. And here's a pitch. Foul ball back out of play.
This is the kid who led to the coach getting tossed.
Oh, yeah?
He was the one who got called out.
He called out at home?
And called 3rd strike, and in the next 3 minutes, the coach was gone.
The coach was gone, so
Guess you'd call him
there's a line drive shot to center field. Morgan is back to catch it on 1 hop, but it's a base hit. And it looks like Williams is going to be on base for the leadoff, so nice base hit.
Your batter, shortstop, number 1, Sam Williams.
Shortstop Sam Williams steps in now. See if he could move the runner forward here.
I think we'll probably fix to play some small ball.
Let's see if he shows bunt. He does. He bunts down the 3rd base line. Miles Mayhew picks it up, throws to first. And the runner is out at first, and the runner advances to second. So Jacob Williams is now standing on second base, and
One out. Your batter is
Sam
now
Williams
number
has done his
16,
job.
The catcher, Nick Harris.
Now Nick Harris, the catcher.
Last time we hung the curveball, and he hit it right down the line.
Yes, he did. He hit it hard. So we got one down. Swing and a miss. That's a nice pitch under the hands there. Not a whole lot you can do with it.
Strike one.
Strike one, and we got one away.
Strike one.
Runner at second base.
One out.
And there is a ball, and the runner is going to advance on that. Foster DeGeneres couldn't quite glove it, so I think the steal was on. So Williams advances to third with one out. And it looks like 1 ball, 1 strike now. And here's the pitch. And it hit him. So Nick Harris takes his base because he's hit by a pitch. And Jacob Williams moves over to third base on a steal.
Your batter, the designated hitter, Garrett Smith. That just sets up the double play. We're just teasing him.
That's it. Sets up the double play. We're just teasing him. Looks like Peyton Hannigan going back in to run for Sam Williams. So Hannigan at third, Jacob Williams at third, and Nick Harris, Garrett Smith, the designated hitter. No balls and 1 strike.
Got the first and third game possibility going on here. That was a fake steal there. Foster was ready to throw. I don't know where he was going to throw it.
Well, this is when it's the catcher's game. DeGeneres is in charge now. The runner is going. DeGeneres makes the throw to second, and is cut off by Volland, and the tag at home is made and out. Excellently,
What a play.
Excellent
John
play.
Austin Volland to Foster DeGeneres. 2
Excellent
outs.
play. That was a planned play. Foster DeGeneres called first and third, threw down to second on the steal attempt. It was cut off by John Austin Volland at shortstop, thrown back home, and the out is made. So excellent defensive play by the Tigers for 2 down, and still an 0-2 count. That certainly changes the complexity of things. That's the second runner that's been thrown out at home by the Dunham Tigers.
3 base running outs. That helps pitchers.
Big time. DeGeneres can't find the handle, but the runner goes nowhere. 2 balls, 1 strike. It's 2 balls, 1 strike.
John Austin possesses.
That was a cannon from just in front of the bag. That ball made it there in less than, well under half a second. It looked like to me. That was a cannon shot. There's a swing and a foul ball out back behind, out of play. So some of our viewers are getting to see their relatives play some pretty good baseball right now. Volland and DeGeneres doing their job. 2-2, 2 outs. Runner at second. There's a little pop-up. Looks like Ben Marmon comes in from second, and he makes the play for out number 3. So once again, the Dunham Tigers escape any score and hold the Crusaders to 0. The score after 3.5 innings is still 0-0. And Stinson looks like he's coming out to take the mound again, so they're going to keep him out there. He's doing his job, holding the Tigers to no runs at this point.
Ben Marmon, Kenneth Morgan, Reed May.
Some of our sponsors, Brewbachers, some of the guys yesterday after the junior varsity game and the varsity practice, they went to Brewbachers yesterday and filled up on some of that good American home cooking. Also, Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic. Ricardo Rodriguez, an orthopedic surgeon, makes it to most of the games, all but just a very few. And he's out here, so he's sort of the team doctor and taking care of issues on the field when we need it. We appreciate Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic. All the physicians out there are big supporters and friends of Dunham Athletics. And the Day Group Advertising and Marketing, I'll go ahead and mention that one too. You got to mention yourself, right?
That's right.
So the Day Group. Graphic design, marketing strategies, advertising.
That Day Group, they're paid to talk.
They're paid to talk, so they also have been known to moonlight as a webcast play-by-play announcer too. So David Day and Aaron Brooks, Andrew Alexander, and Ryan Irwin up here working the scoreboard, webcasting live from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, from Dunham High School.
We're going to score this inning.
This should be our inning, bottom of the fourth inning, and Ben Marmond
In
is
the bottom of the fourth inning,
the leadoff
leading
batter
off,
for the
number
Dunham
1,
Tigers.
Second baseman, Ben Marmon.
Low-scoring affair, but not a boring game, really. We've had a little bit of action defensively, which has been fun to watch. We've had a CLA coach thrown out of the game, arguing with a call. There's a ball low to Ben Marmond. On deck is Kenny Morgan. Had a base hit last time up. There's a little dribbler foul. So that's 1 ball, 1 strike. Still a little bit breezy, wind blowing from right to left, from right field over toward left field. Looks like it's about a 5 to 10 mile an hour breeze. And Marmon takes for ball 2. Dunham Tigers are 8 wins, 8 losses on the season. Joey Thibodeau looking for win number 400 for his career. Bouncing chopper right back to the pitcher. Marmon thrown out at first base for out number 1.
Your batter, center fielder, Kenneth Morgan.
Joey Thibodeau been here 24 years and been coaching baseball and football until recent years. 4 or 5 years ago, just decided that baseball is the only thing he wanted to do. There's a ball outside to Kenny Morgan. So 399 career baseball wins for Joey Thibodeau. There's a called strike on the outside corner, moving it in a little bit. Morgan checks third base coach Thibodeau for a sign. Here's the pitch. Ball low. Two balls.
He's trying to live on the outside corner.
Yeah, he's and Stinson's got an odd delivery. He's a little bit sidearm, so it starts right and ends up left. There's another called strike on the outside corner. It's a good place to live.
Throwing across his body a little.
He sure is, throwing across his body, and if he can locate, that's not a bad pitch. There's a foul ball down the first base line. Looked like it might have stayed fair for a second, but it kept curving foul. 2-2 on Kenneth Morgan. Kenneth Morgan's dad passed away a couple of years ago, but world-famous turkey hunter and author, Kenneth Morgan Sr. There's a line drive shot right back up at the pitcher. This one he doesn't catch, and Kenneth Morgan is going to be in safe at first.
Second hit of the day.
The second hit of the day for Kenneth Morgan, and second time a line drive has been hit right back at Stinson.
Morgan singles up the middle. Your batter is now Reed May, number 12, the designated hitter. May.
And this time Stinson couldn't hold on to it, so got a base runner. Kenneth Morgan with 2 hits on the day. Reed May, designated hitter. And there's a pop-up. It could be trouble. Second baseman back, though, and back to make the play. Morgan goes back to first base. So, no, just takes one pitch and nothing doing.
We need some senior leadership right here.
Your batter, number 7, left fielder, Josh Ellis.
2 down now. Josh Ellis, the leadoff batter for the Tigers, takes called strike 1. Well, Aaron, you said that this is the inning we're going to score some runs, so Josh Ellis has to get on base safely here. There's a hard shot to second base. Second baseman picks it up, flips it over to shortstop, and makes out number 3. Well, we didn't score that inning, but it was a good inning for the Christian Life Crusaders. And score remains 0-0 as we go now to the top of the 5th inning. And we'll be back right after these messages from our sponsors.
At Peak Performance Physical Therapy, we treat the athlete in everyone, from the soccer star to the soccer mom. If your doctor prescribes physical therapy, ask for Peak Performance by name, getting you back in the game of life.
And we're back live from Dunham Field in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Top of the 5th inning. Alec Dewey still working the mound for the Dunham Tigers. And he's going to square off and face the leadoff batter, Daniel Fox from Christian Life Crusaders. Still no score. It's been a scoreless game so far, but not a bad game at all. I'd like to say hello to Sue Ann Johnson, Foster's grandmother from Baton Rouge. She just had hip replacement, is recovering at home, can't make the game, so she's watching via our webcast. Foster DeGeneres' grandmother, Sue Ann Johnson. So, Sue Ann, get well soon. Glad you're watching. And looks like Fox takes ball high for ball 1.
Looks like we got Bon Rodriguez in left field.
Bon Rodriguez does take over the duties in left field. That's right, for the Dunham Tigers. There's a called strike. So we're 1-1 on Fox. Curveball, strike 2. Nice curveball.
That was the knee buckler.
Yeah, not a whole lot you can do with that pitch. First baseman Daniel Fox is the batter. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And there's strike 3, but he drops the ball, so he has to make the throw to first. DeGeneres takes care of business, throws to Chase Day for the out.
Number 7, center fielder Sterling O'Brien.
Joyce Thibodeau, Henry Tessier's grandmother, is watching from Prairieville. So, see, we're worldwide here.
Man.
Thank you, Joyce Thibodeau, for watching from Prairieville. 1 down. Sterling O'Brien is the batter. Chopper to third base. Miles Mayhew picks it up, makes the throw to first. Chase Day, he digs, but he didn't keep his foot on the bag.
I don't know about that call.
Chase Day caught the ball, but evidently he pulled his foot off the bag and the runner is safe.
I don't know about that call.
Well, I got to tell you, from my angle, it looked like the umpire made the right call. But I am a Dunham fan through and through. So I know maybe we're not supposed to be impartial on our own webcast, are we? So there's
They called him safe. You think he was safe?
I thought he was safe.
Okay, well.
Moved to first, not in time. Ryan, you thought he was safe? Yeah. You think, yeah, it's his safe. Andrew thinks he was safe too. All right, well, let's see if we can get him with a pickoff move. Yeah, let's see the instant replay. We'll see it with a pickoff move. And not in time.
Your batter, number 12, pitcher Michael Stinson.
We'll see if Stinson can try to help himself out here. Alec Dewey going to try to hold O'Brien close at first base. There's the pitch, called strike, runner not going. We do have 1 down. Dewey checks the runner, gets his sign, makes the pitch. Inside pitch, chopper to third base. Mayhew to Marmon to Day. Safe at first, out at second for 2 down. Mayhew fielded the ball nicely, kept his hands high, made the throw to second to Marmon, who turned it, but not quite in time. Nice play, 2 down.
That boy got down the line. I don't think that was either
Yeah, he was
Miles
moving.
or Ben. That boy just got down the line.
He was moving.
2 outs. Your batter, 21, Jacob Alford.
Cleanup hitter Jacob Alford, the third baseman, takes for ball 1.
Last time he hit a flare at Kenny Morgan in center, if I remember correctly. Got a single.
He looks like he could hit. He looks like a cleanup hitter. There's a chopper to shortstop. John Austin Vollen picks up, flips over to second base to Ben Marmon for out number 3, and that retires the side. So the Dunham Tigers do their job, and it's still a scoreless ball game as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning, 0-0. Dunham Tigers take on the Christian Life Crusaders. Some of our field sponsors, want to mention them to you as well. From Assurance Financial, David Alello, a friend of the Dunham Sports Network, and this is his first year sponsoring as a field sponsor. We want to say thank you to him. So if you're looking to mortgage, looking to refinance your house or purchase a new home and need a mortgage, David Alello is a great guy to talk to at Assurance Financial in Baton Rouge. Marty Maley, running for Attorney General in 2015. He's also a field sponsor, thanks to Marty Maley. And we also want to mention, Aaron, what is your favorite meal at Louisiana Lagniappe Restaurant?
I think they've got that fish in a bag.
Fish in a bag. Now that sounds like your favorite meal, fish in a bag.
Right.
It's is it to go?
No.
Is it a to-go meal?
No, it's just tender, and it's well presented and got a little crawfish on top.
Louisiana Lagniappe Restaurant. And where's that located?
Little something extra. Right here on Perkins, right next to the school.
Perkins Road, right next to the school here. Perkins near Bluebonnet, I think it is. Is that
Correct.
correct? Yeah. Louisiana Lagniappe Restaurant. Thank you for your sponsorship. We appreciate you very much. Also, Coyote Blues.
Leading off, third baseman, number 30, Miles Mayhew.
George Volland and his clan at Coyote Blues. My favorite meal with Coyote Blues has to be either the fish tacos or, I got to tell you, they make one of the best ribeyes you've ever had.
Really?
Absolutely. Here's Miles Mayhew, the third baseman, getting a lot of work at third base today. And for call strike one. We appreciate all of our sponsors. They go above and beyond to support Dunham Athletics. There's a ball low, 1-1 on Miles Mayhew.
Wish I had a pitch count on Stinson.
Well, we have an unofficial pitch count, and I'll get that to you. Andrew's working on that. He'll get it to you in just a second. There's a chopper to third base. Mayhew tries to beat the throw. Alford makes the throw off balance, and it's in time for the out. Nice play by Alford. Jacob Alford did a great job of picking that slow roller up and making the throw off balance.
Number 4, Alec Dewey.
He made the throw off balance just in time, no problem. So one down for the Tigers, which brings up pitcher Alec Dewey. Stinson is now throws a strike, swing and a miss. So Stinson has now thrown 51 pitches.
That was a curveball that just fell off the table.
Yeah, that was a good curveball.
We need a double and a single here.
51 pitches for Stinson, so he's getting some work.
That's up.
There's a ball high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Dewey wants on base. He really wants this win. Fly ball, a pop up out of play. I said fly ball, I meant foul ball, pop up out of play.
Dewey's been on both times. He got a single in the first inning and reached on an error in the third.
Well, it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. And there's a hard
Get
shot.
out, ball.
Looks
Get
like,
out, get out,
and it
get out.
is foul. Hard shot down the first base line.
That was 3 bases there.
A well-hit ball. If it had stayed in, it would have been a triple. That's right, but it drifted foul, just barely, though. We had to wait until the umpire's signal because it was so close. So Alec Dewey still standing in at 1 ball, 2 strikes. On deck is John Austin Volland, 1 down for the Tigers. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Nice pitch on the outside. Had Dewey chasing it. Wow. And, you know, that pitch has been called for a strike, so you almost have to swing at it.
John Austin Volland.
You got to swing at that pitch, I guess,
We
unless
need
it's
this
really
pitcher to
outside.
miss one a little bit up and in.
John Austin Volland, swing and a miss. Was that a curveball? I couldn't
That
quite
was a
tell.
curveball.
Yeah, Volland is he's seen that curveball quite a bit on first pitch. That's a good curveball.
That was a strike.
So the 0-1 pitch now.
Same thing.
Same curveball right out in front of the plate. Breaking hard. John Austin Volland swings and misses again. You got to wait on that curveball to finish that break before you hit it. Volland is an aggressive hitter. 0-2 here. And he lays off for that one. Stinson puts it in the dirt, so 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 down for the Tigers. Well, if they give him a fastball, they'll be sorry.
Yeah, just need something a little bit up.
And another chopper to
He'll
third
beat this
base.
out if it'll stay
and
fair.
Alford picks it up and doesn't even attempt because John Austin Volland was on first base before Alford actually picked up the ball. Volland has lots of speed. So now we have a base runner. John Austin does his
Your
job.
batter, number 10, the catcher, Foster DeGeneres.
So Foster DeGeneres can see what he can do here. Big shout out to the DeGeneres family. Donald DeGeneres, Foster's grandfather, joining us
I'm
on the
betting we're
webcast
stealing.
live. You think we're going to steal with that speed?
Yep. We got to get him in scoring position. Pitcher's been starting off with curveballs. Is either that or a pitch out.
And there's a fly ball flared up to shortstop and in out number 3. So Foster didn't get that one, didn't get all of that one, so popped it up to shortstop for the 3rd out. Still no score after 5 complete innings.
After 5 complete innings of play, your score: Christian Life Crusaders 0, Dunham Tigers 0.
So a pitcher's duel going on here at Dunham Field. That's it's not always the most exciting of baseball, but we've had some good baseball, some good pitching going on here. Lots of pitches being thrown. Alec Dewey still on the mound at the top of the 6th inning. He's thrown 54 pitches. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 strikes and 24 balls. So he's coming on stronger. He's getting his legs under him. He doesn't look like he's letting up, so he's pitching a good game. Still no score. Louisiana Glass Incorporated. Jim Berrigan, good friend of Dunham, has had kids at the Dunham School. He's going to do a little work on our glass here coming next week, I think. We want to say thank you to him for his sponsorship of Dunham Athletics. And
Yes, that would be much appreciated.
yeah, we need that glass. We can slide it open and closed, and a lot of things we can do up in the booth. Louisiana Glass, commercial and residential glass works. Good guy to call, Jim Berrigan at Louisiana Glass. Also want to say thanks to Active Stucco for commercial and industrial applications for all your construction needs. Active Stucco, LLC. And Iberia Bank, Ben Marmon Sr. Iberia Bank is a well-known and well-respected banking establishment here in town. That's a big supporter of Dunham as
Leading
well.
off the 6th inning, second baseman number 5, Jason Harris.
So Jason Harris leads off for the Christian Life Crusaders.
Jason's got a walk in the 1st inning and flied out to center to end the inning in the 3rd.
So he's looking for his first opportunity to get on base.
Alec Dewey's given up 4 hits
It's a good game.
through 5 innings.
5 innings with just 4 hits and swing and a miss.
Alex got 4 strikeouts, given up 4 hits,
No runs.
no runs.
Tigers have been really good in defending the base path today. No
Hasn't
ball.
walked anybody since the 1st inning. Now, the 1st inning was an adventure.
That was a jam. That was an adventure.
Gave up a hit, an error, and 3 walks, and didn't let them score.
Last pitch was a ball high, so it counts 1-1. There's a chopper foul over the Dunham dugout. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Second baseman Harris at bat. There's a fly ball to center field. Kenny Morgan comes in to make the play.
Kenny Morgan just as adjusted there, and then the ball was straight at him. He's playing him to pull until he gets 2 strikes, and then he's playing him to go oppo, and that was perfectly done.
Perfectly played, yeah. So 1
Batter,
down.
left fielder number 15, Jacob Williams.
1 down for the Christian Life Crusaders. Ball high.
Jacob's the one who struck out in the 1st inning and then hit the single to center in the 5th inning.
All right, so he was also
He was gunned down at the plate.
he was the
on
one, yeah, and the
on the cutoff
controversial
play with 1st and 3rd.
the 1st and 3rd. There you go.
Fine play by John Austin and
Foster DeGeneres. Swing and a miss. He was going for broke on that one.
like that.
And another
pitch.
swing and a miss. That's a good pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Harris. I'm sorry, on Williams. Pop up. Ball looks like it's going straight up. Foster DeGeneres calls for it and makes the out. So
Fine
there's
play by
2 down.
catcher Foster DeGeneres. 2 outs. Your batter now, the shortstop, number 1, Sam Williams.
Sam Williams, the shortstop, steps in with 2 down, nobody on base. Tigers once again defensively solid. Swing and fouled back behind us, behind home plate, out of play.
Alex snuck that one by him good.
Yeah, it looked like he wasn't quite ready for that pitch, so that's a good one to throw. Peak Performance Physical Therapy, another great sponsor of Dunham Athletics. We appreciate them. Swing and a miss. Alec Dewey looking really good now in the top of the 6th inning. Looks like he knows what he's doing here. Very comfortable, throwing strikes, locating well.
How many pitches is that he's throwing?
No balls, 2 strikes. And that's a ball high. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's strike 3 called on the inside corner. Wow, that pitch you can't do anything with. I thought, my goodness, I didn't know whether he was going to call that a strike or not, but a beautiful pitch right under the hands at the inside corner.
It was the knee buckler. He threw it at his belt buckle and let it
really
get underneath the hands.
He threw it just perfectly. So that's a great pitch. Alec Dewey,
Leading
6
off for the Tigers
innings.
in the bottom of the 6th, Chase Day, Ben Marmon, Kenneth Morgan.
Great job of pitching. 6 innings of pitching for Alec Dewey. Beautiful job for called strike 3. So still nothing. We go into the bottom of the 6th inning. The Tigers get their shot. Chase Day and Ben Marmond coming to the plate. So the middle of our lineup here. Hopefully we can do some damage. RimQuest Environmental Remediation Services is a sponsor, a field sponsor for us, doing a lot of environmental consulting and remediation, groundwater contamination, remediation, all those big words that I don't fully understand, but
That means clean up somebody else's mess.
clean up somebody else's mess. Also, Janelle Tessier, State Farm. It's one of our field sponsors. We appreciate State Farm, all of our State Farm agents that are friends. Steve Johnson, Janelle Tessier, Bill Barkus. Lots of friends in the State Farm business are
Leading
Dunham
off from the bottom of the
supporters.
6th, first baseman, number 20, Chase Day.
And half of our equipment comes from Red Stick Sports. What can you say about them? They're a stalwart. They've been around for a long time, been Dunham supporters for quite some time now. So Chase Day, long ball hitter.
Chase got called out on 3rd strike. That was a marginal pitch in outside corner and then rolled over a ball at short.
So he's due, but he swings and misses on this pitch.
Inside curveball there.
That's a hard pitch to hit no matter who you are. Stinson still on the mound for the Crusaders.
They threw the same pitch, and Chase learned and stayed off of it.
Stayed off of it, so it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Got a lot of restaurants, our field sponsors. Jubin's also a field sponsor. Wow, that's a ball to the outside. Called that a strike earlier, but that's a ball. Fine Dining, Jubin's Restaurant. Excellent Creole cuisine. There's another curveball. That one curved in for a strike. Looked like it was coming right at Chase Day and kind of slid in for a strike. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. There's a laced line drive foul all the way into the bullpen. Looks like Andrew Wilkinson, warming up in the bullpen, almost made the catch. So still 2-2 for Chase Day. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. Stinson located that perfectly, and Chase Day just thought he couldn't reach it. So that's, I don't know if he couldn't reach it or just froze him up, but that was a great pitch by Stinson. So 1 down. Ben Marmond at the plate now. It's a ball low for Marmond. No score. It's unusual in varsity play to have this kind of pitcher's duel. Marmond pops it up. Looks like second baseman is back behind the second bag to make the play. And for out number 2. Which brings up
Next batter, center fielder, number 5, Kenneth Morgan.
Kenny Morgan, who's 2 for 2 on the day. I believe, isn't that correct, Aaron?
That's correct.
2 for 2. And there's a called strike for Kenny Morgan. Looks down the line to check his sign.
It's like Caleb Day's on deck.
And Caleb Day is on deck. 2 down. No balls, 1 strike. Morgan swinging a miss. 2 strikes. All right, no balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Kenny Morgan needs to get on base here. And that one's outside. That's exactly what I would expect him to do on an 0-2 pitch. Throw it outside where it's untouchable, see if he chases it. He doesn't. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a curveball misses.
Where did that miss?
Yeah, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Curveball misses. That was a bender right there. 2-2. Kenny Morgan. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That was just a fastball up right at the eyes, and Morgan just couldn't lay off of it. So Tigers go down swinging, and we're going to be back right after these messages from our sponsors.
The names you know and voices you trust. Only on Talk 107.3 FM. Issues that matter. Information you can count on. Live. Local. Committed to Baton Rouge. Talk 107.3 FM. WBRP.
At Peak Performance Physical Therapy, we treat the athlete in everyone, from those that serve aces to those that serve others. If your doctor prescribes physical therapy, ask for Peak Performance by name, getting you back in the game of life.
The names you know and voices you trust. Only on Talk 107.3 FM. Issues that matter. Information you can count on. Live. Local. Committed to Baton Rouge. Talk 107.3 FM. WBRP.
At Peak Performance Physical Therapy, we treat the athlete in everyone, from those that serve aces to those that serve others. If your doctor prescribes physical therapy, ask for Peak Performance by name, getting you back in the game of life.
And we're back live here at Dunham Field in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, webcasting the varsity ball game here between the Dunham Tigers and the Christian Life Crusaders. Scoreless ball game, no runs scored yet. Alec Dewey on the mound for the Dunham Tigers, the top of the 7th inning. And our batter right now is Nick Harris, the catcher, and he takes for ball 1.
Now we need to get ahead in the count right here.
There's a foul ball down the third base into the third base dugout.
He's got
Dunham.
a double down left field line, and then we beamed him.
So he's got a double, and he's been hit by a pitch. 1-1 is the count. I want to say a shout-out to Sue Ann Johnson. We mentioned her a minute ago. Foster DeGeneres, the Dunham catcher's grandmother, recovering from hip replacement surgery, watching the webcast at home.
Good pitch.
And there's a called strike. Nice curveball for 1 ball, 2 strikes now. So get well soon, Sue Ann Johnson. We appreciate you watching, and we hope you feel better soon. There's a chopper to shortstop. John Austin Vollen picks it up, makes the throw to Chase Day at first for the out. So 1 down. Top of the 7th inning, no score.
1 out. Your batter, number 9, designated hitter Garrett Smith.
Garrett Smith going to be the designated hitter. Steps up to the plate now with 1 down for the Christian Life Crusaders. Foul ball, strike 1. He will.
Smith is struck out and flied out to second base. Suggest we just challenge him. Let's make him earn it.
Ball high for 1 ball, 1 strike now. Alec Dewey. Ball inside. And ball outside. So 3 balls, 1 strike for Garrett Smith. Alec Dewey.
Number 9 hole hitter. We need to just fill up the middle right here.
Alec Dewey's going to throw a strike for sure here. There you go. 3 balls, 2 strikes now. Fill up the count. Dewey's now at 73, 74 pitches, but still throwing well. Full count. Here's the payoff pitch. And it's a chopper to shortstop, John Austin Volland. He bobbles the ball, picks it up, does not make the throw. Doesn't quite get a glove on it and can't make the throw, so So Garrett Smith, the 9-hole hitter, is on with an error with one down.
First baseman Daniel Fox.
And we're back to the top of the lineup for the Crusaders. Daniel Fox will step up.
He had an opening ground ball between short and third and then 2 strikeouts.
He gets a little word of encouragement from his third base coach. Crusaders down 1 coach this afternoon, it looks like. One of their coaches ejected earlier today in the first inning on a controversial play. But Fox steps up with 1 down. Garrett Smith, the runner at first, moved to first, not in time.
Got a fairly big lead over there.
Yeah, I think they want to get him in scoring position as soon as they can, so we'll see what happens here. There's a called strike on the inside corner. And a long fly ball. It is going to be foul. No, umpire did not call. He called it fair. Fair ball, 2-run home run. My goodness, as sure as I'm looking at the umpire, he dropped his hands as almost to say it's a foul ball, but they called it fair, and it's a 2-run shot by Alford to give the Christian Life Crusaders a 2-0 lead.
By Daniel Fox there.
By Daniel Fox, the leadoff hitter. That's a deep fly ball. It certainly looked like it was going to be foul, but the umpire called it fair, so 2-run shot by Alford. That's exactly what you don't want in that inning. So Alec Dewey has got his work cut out for him now. As a decent pitch, he just turned on it. So no balls and 2 strikes now. 1 strike, no ball, 1 strike. On Sterling O'Brien, the hitter. He's a center fielder. And it's 1-1 now. Ball inside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Yeah, that one looked like it was going foul all day long, but it stayed in just enough. And I looked at the umpire, and he dropped his hands almost to say dead ball, but then he pointed to the infield section. So home run.
That's a tough break for Alec. He's thrown a good game.
There's a strike 3 call. That was a beautiful curveball started in the inside corner. That's a nice pitch to throw. Sterling O'Brien goes down on called strikes.
Number 12, the pitcher, Michael Stinson.
So now there's 2 down. 2-0.
Stinson's walked and hit to third base twice.
Curveball, it's popped up. It might be out of play, and it is. So no balls, 1 strike on Stinson. Stinson's also been the only pitcher for Christian Life so far, so we have a bona fide pitcher's duel. That home run did some damage to the Tigers, but there's another called strike. So no balls, 2 strikes on Stinson. 2 down, 2-0 in favor of Christian Life. Top of the 7th inning. And a swing and a foul ball. It might go and hit a car.
A little bit harder right now. We got 9-1-2 coming up.
Yeah, that's Alec Dewey's thrown 84 pitches, so he's it's a ball high. So he's doing some work out there. 84 pitches in 6 2/3 innings. Now we got 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes on the pitcher, Michael Stinson. Little chopper, third base, almost like a bunt, and Mayhew bare hands it and can't make the play. He was just really protecting the plate with a 2-2 pitch and just practically bunted it down the line. Mayhew picked it up, but not in time to make the throw. So, an infield hit for Stinson.
Number 21, third baseman, Jacob Alford.
Jacob Alford is the third baseman, and he's the cleanup hitter for Christian Life. There's a called strike to the inside.
He's walked, singled to center, and ground the ball to short. Ooh, we're going to need some explosive hitting.
There's a shot. Mayhew picks it up at third base, but can't make the throw. It looks like he comes up a little gimpy. He did keep the ball in the infield, but he could not come up and make the throw. Umpire calls timeout. Mayhew looks like he's in pain. Mike Welch, the athletic trainer, on the field to check on him. Can't tell whether it's his hand or his ankle.
I can't either.
He looked at his hand, and Welch is.
I thought he was able to throw from his knees to second, but.
Yeah, he's looking at his. Looks like he's examining his knee. Can't get a good angle on that, but he's going to jog it off a little bit, looks like, or at least try to. We'll pause here to say thank you to CGI, Custom Software, and we appreciate David Schoenfeld, owner of CGI, as Dakota Schoenfeld, one of the seniors here on this ball club. Great family.
What does CGI do?
I do custom software development, business solutions for companies regarding software. David Schoenfeld, just a huge supporter of Dunham Athletics. So 2 down and a called strike for the batter, second baseman Harris. Is it Jason Harris?
Jason Harris.
Jason Harris. 2 down. No balls, 1 strike for Jason Harris. Alec Dewey on the mound. There's a chopper to third, and the play is not made. Miles Mayhew tries to handle the ball and turn and make the tag to the runner coming to third, but misses him. So everybody's safe and bases are loaded. That was just a tough play to make, a slow chopper like that. That was about the only play Mayhew had.
Left fielder, number 15, Jacob Williams.
And he wasn't quite able to pull it off, just missed him by a bit. So now Alec Dewey back in trouble, still 2 down. Jacob Williams will step in as the hitter. How did he do? How's he done so far this game? He's been called out at home.
Struck out, got a single to center, and popped up to the catcher.
Okay.
They're courtesy running for the pitcher right now.
We have courtesy runner
number 10.
Trey Lewis, number 10, is going to run for the. Actually, the pitcher is going to be at third, so that was going to be. I don't know who the courtesy runner's for. O'Brien.
Should be for third baseman. It's a pinch
Alford.
runner. It's not a courtesy runner.
That's right, running for Alford. So, 2 outs, 2-0. Alec Dewey pitching, swing and a miss. Strike 1 on Jacob Williams, left fielder for Christian Life. Well, it was a scoreless affair all the way up until that home run. And the ball gets away from Foster DeGeneres, and the run comes in to score, and their other runners will advance. So pass ball gets between DeGeneres' legs, and the run will score. So it's 3-0, still 2 down, runner at second and third.
That one just snuck through the wickets.
Just got through. 1 ball, 1 strike is the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's Dewey with the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball to right field. Andrew Wilkinson is back, can't make the play. It looks like he picks it up on 2 bounces. Looks like he's going to get a double, maybe more. No, he stops at 2, but scores 2 runs on that double. A 2-out double, and the score is 5-0. Wow. Just like that, a 2-run homer, a base hit, and a double. And Joey Thibodeau is going to walk to the mound and have a word with Alec Dewey. Looks like he is going to make a change. So looks like we're going to see a different pitcher for the Dunham Tigers. And as they pause, we will too. We're going to pause just for a few minutes to give you a word from our sponsors.
The names you know and voices you trust. Only on Talk 107.3 FM. Issues that matter. Information you can count on. Live. Local, committed to Baton Rouge. Talk 107.3 FM. WBRP.
At Peak Performance Physical Therapy, we treat the athlete in everyone, from those that serve aces to those that serve others. If your doctor prescribes physical therapy, ask for Peak Performance by name, getting you back in the game of life.
One earned run. So we're back at Dunham Field. The Tigers in a little bit of a pinch here. Top of the 7th inning. It was a scoreless affair to start off the inning, but this has been a big inning for Christian Life. They've scored 5 runs. And one of them was a 2-run homer by Daniel Fox, then a base hit, then a walk. And then, was it a walk? There was a walk this inning? No walks this inning. So just a series of hits, and then a double to score 2. So the score is 5-0. A pass ball scored 1, and then a double to score 2. That's what it was. That's what I was thinking. So the Dunham's down 5-0 right now with 2 outs. And Andrew Wilkinson steps up to the mound, left-handed senior, to hopefully close this one out and, at least finish this inning out so the Tigers can get in and get their chance at bat. So a damaging inning so far. Tigers are going to have to perform offensively now. But first we got to get this last out.
This batter is Sam Williams. He's grounded to third, bunted to third, and struck out.
So Andrew Wilkinson, the left-hander, on the mound. Incidentally, his little brother Matthew sometimes works our scoreboard. We want to say happy birthday to him. And he's not here today. He's 14 years old, and he's a baseball player as well. So happy birthday to Matthew Wilkinson from Dunham Athletics and the Dunham Sports Network. All right, so here we go. Shortstop Sam Williams against Andrew Wilkinson. There's a hard shot. Looks like a line drive. Bond Rodriguez over to make the catch and retire the side. So 1 pitch and 1 out to retire the side, but the damage is done. 5-0. 5 runs scored by Christian Life in that inning. So the Tigers have their work cut out for them. We'll pause for this commercial break and be right back on the Dunham Sports Network.
The names you know and voices you trust. Only on Talk 107.3 FM. Issues that matter. Information you can count on. Live. Local, committed to Baton Rouge. Talk 107.3 FM. WBRP.
At Peak Performance Physical Therapy, we treat the athlete in everyone, from those that serve aces to those that serve others. If your doctor prescribes physical therapy, ask for Peak Performance by name, getting you back in the game of life.
We're back live at Dunham Field, where the Tigers have their work cut out for them here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Last inning of regulation. Big inning for Christian Life before, so the Tigers have to perform offensively now. Your leadoff batter is going to be Caleb Day, who's going to substitute for Reed May. So Caleb Day, a junior at Dunham. Left-handed batter. He's going to battle against the starting pitcher, Stinson, Michael Stinson. Stinson has gone 6 full innings. This is his 7th. And he's thrown 67 pitches. Day takes for ball 1. So Stinson's done an excellent job today of holding the Tigers at bay. 1 ball, no strikes. And there's a called strike. It's 1-1. And there's a swing and a foul out of play. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Caleb Day, the leadoff batter this inning. There's a ball outside.
Need some walks.
Can you help him with the scoreboard? It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. No, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him with that outside fastball.
Your batter, number 15, Bond Rodriguez.
So 1 down for the Tigers. Bond Rodriguez, left fielder. And that's a ball. Rodriguez watches that one go by. So 1 ball, no strikes. There's a called strike, fastball. 1-1. One and one is the count on Rodriguez. 2 balls, 1 strikes. I'm sorry, 2-1 on Rodriguez. 1 down. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. That was a good pitch. A little bit inside. Rodriguez swung hard but couldn't connect. So the Tigers are down to their last 2 outs. Rodriguez takes.
Strike, but he sure wanted it.
3 balls, 2 strikes, full count for Bond Rodriguez.
Need base hit ball 4 here.
Foul ball, out of play. Hard chopper. Rodriguez stays alive. Full count. They need 5 runs. It's only 1 out right now. Rodriguez, the payoff pitch. Chopper to third base. Alford fields the ball. It's fair. Throws over to first. It's overthrown, and Rodriguez is going to be safe at first. Wow. Second time Alford has made that throwing error to afford a base runner for the Tigers.
Your batter at third baseman, number 30, Miles Mayhew.
Need to get this pitcher out and get to their bullpen.
Here's the replay. You can see that ball was overthrown, pulled him off the bag, so Rodriguez is safe at first. Miles Mayhew, swing and a miss for strike 1. Rodriguez takes his lead at first. Mayhew sets up. Hard chopper to third, and it's foul. Alford gloves the ball, but it's already in foul territory, and so umpire calls it foul, and Mayhew will give it another try. No balls, 2 strikes for third baseman Miles Mayhew. Bond Rodriguez, lots of speed at first base.
Yeah, but we need 5, so we don't need any stolen bases here.
That's a good point.
Way outside.
Well, the hopes of Coach Thibodeau getting his 400th victory. There's a called strike 3, inside corner. Didn't look like a strike to me or Miles Mayhew, and he's not happy. So 2 down.
Your batter, number 4, Alec Dewey.
So we may have to wait, unless Dewey can rally here, we may have to wait on that celebration. There's a called strike on the inside corner. 2 down. Runner at first base, 5-0. Crusaders in the lead. Alec Dewey, the pitcher, at bat.
Set up out there, and he was a little bit further than the catcher set up.
So it's a ball, 1-1.
Alex's pitching line, 6 2/3 innings pitching, 1 earned run, 6 strikeouts.
That's a good
Had a
body of
four-hitter
work.
going into that last inning.
2 balls, 1 strike, and
That was inside.
3 balls, 1 strike. Yeah, he had a really good game going right up until that last inning. Then 1 error, and then the wheels kind of fell off.
Okay.
At ball 4. So Stinson walks Dewey. So we have runners on first and second, 2 outs. Brings up John Austin Volland.
Your batter, number 8, the shortstop, John Austin Volland.
John Austin Volland, the shortstop. A powerful hitter. And a called strike.
Come on, John. Make it interesting.
Yeah, let's make this a ball game here. Swing and a miss. I don't know if he tipped it or I think he called it a I don't think he tipped it because both runners have advanced. So the runners advanced to second and third, runners in scoring position.
It's still the only batter that matters right now is Chase Day, and we got to get him to the box.
Yeah, because we need 5 runs. So no balls, 2 strikes on John Austin Volland. Little dribbler, foul.
Get foul.
So the tension is high in the Dunham dugout, but so is the noise level. They're trying to rally the troops. Alec Dewey standing on second. Von Rodriguez on third. John Austin Vollen at the plate. Which one? And there's a called strike 3. Well, that does it for the Dunham Tigers for the afternoon. And an excellent job by the Christian Life Crusaders to score 5 runs in the final inning to end the ball game. Final score, Dunham Tigers 0, Christian Life 5. Losing pitchers Alec Dewey. Alec Dewey played a great game and pitched very well right up until that last inning when Daniel Fox drove in a 2-run home run, and then Stinson gets a base hit and pass ball and then a double by Harris, I think it was, to score 5 runs in the top of the 7th inning, and then the Tigers just didn't do their job. Stinson, hats off to him. Great job pitching today, holding the Tiger hitters to nothing there. So before we sign off here, I want to say thank you again to our sponsors and our supporters of Dunham Athletics and the Dunham Sports Network. Platinum sponsors Peak Performance Physical Therapy, Baton Rouge Coca-Cola, and Garrity Broadcasting. We welcome Garrity Broadcasting. This is our first year to sponsor the Dunham Sports Network and Dunham Athletics. Also, Loop Theory Studios, Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, and Steve Johnson State Farm. Great friends to the Dunham Athletic Program. And Peters Wealth Advisors, Bancorp South, and Stern AG, Keith Cox Agent. All of our Dunham supporters and sponsors have been great friends, and we appreciate them. It's you that makes it possible for what we do in the Dunham Sports Network. Our next broadcast is going to be Saturday as the Dunham Tigers will take on Bruley right here at Dunham Field, 1:30 in the afternoon. So just log on to Dunham Sports Network. Is it dunhamsports.org? Dunhamsports.org is the address on the website and on the internet. And come check us out on Saturday at 1:30. We'll be back broadcasting live once again. So that does it. The Dunham Tigers fall to the Christian Life Crusaders 5-0 here at Dunham Field. So thank you very much for my cohort Aaron Brooks and our director and coordinator Andrew Alexander. We say have a great evening from the Dunham Sports Network.